All right, so let's have another expected value example. And this one, I promise, is relevant to your everyday existence. So suppose you're buying a new phone that costs $700. The insurance on it's $100. I know that's not actually how cell phone insurance works, but don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm also going to assume that they're going to actually replace it, which is also not how cell phone insurance works. So $700, right? Insurance is $100. If you think you have a 4% chance of breaking your phone, is the insurance worth it?
No.
Is that insurance like per month, or that's just like a hunk of money that is just one payment?
Yeah, so this is just one payment, right? You're buying a phone and you either have the option to pay $100 and they'll replace it once for free, or you don't pay the $100 and if you break it, it's your deal.
I think that 4% is very low.
4% is very low. Okay, so how do we figure out what the expected value of this business is? What are my two outcomes?
Break, don't break.
Yeah, okay, so we can tree diagram this, right? So it either ends up broken or it doesn't, right? This is not a particularly crucial tree, right? In the case that it doesn't break, what are you out in terms of money? Yeah, you're out $100, right? So your value at that stage is minus 100. You guys with me on that? All right. Suppose it does break. What does that save you? What does having the insurance save you? $600. Why does it only save you $600? Because you paid the 100, right? You guys see that? Okay, so what are the probabilities on these? So, what did I say I thought breaking it was gonna, how often is breaking it gonna happen? 4% of the time? So yeah, let's call that 4 out of 100. How often doesn't breaking gonna happen?
96 out of 100.
96 out of 100? Okay, so what's your expected value? So, what's your expected value? Just take the cost and multiply them by the probabilities. So, I think I have $600, right? Times the 4% chance I break it, plus the minus $100 times the 96 over 100 times I don't break it, right? And so I end up with what out of this? 24 minus 24 minus 96, which is negative 72, which means that this is what?
Not worth it.
Not worth it at all. No. Right, by buying the insurance, you expect to lose $72. Now, please notice, this whole thing is really flipped on its head from how this calculation would go. The more interesting calculation is from the insurance company's perspective, right? What's our break-even value if we know 4% of people break their phones? You guys see that? So what would that answer be? See that one?
You have to sell to make this negative 72 equal 700 a phone or something?
I think what I'm interested in is,
Insurance price.
Just make the phones break easy.
yeah, so right now, from an insurance company perspective,
It's good.
this 72 minus 72 represents my profit every time somebody buys this silly plan. You guys see that? I might be interested in bringing my profit down a little bit in hopes of getting more people to buy the thing, right?
So it'd be easier to tack the X on the end instead of
factoring it into your 700 minus X times
Maybe.
4.
Yeah, we could do it that way. You guys see that? Should we run that calculation quick? Let's try. It'll be fun.